Welcome back to Tash and Brad. Today we are tackling the home of the roast and spending a night in a Toby Carvery car park with our converted van, in exchange for a dinner and breakfast.
Alright, so we just jumped in the van and we are gonna help people out. Because when you come to the New Forest and you're doing van life, it's impossible to park anywhere overnight. However, we've come up with a genius idea of asking pubs if we can stay overnight in exchange for a meal or a drink. So we gave Toby Carvery and Hinton a ring and they said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. If you stay over for breakfast and lunch, the van is left there overnight at your own risk. However, you can sleep in the van for one night in exchange for buying goods from our pub / Toby Carvery, right? So we're off there now. It's currently winter in the UK, so we're on a time restraint. It's 5:20, the dog's coming up, and we got a table booking for 7 o'clock. So we'll show you a bit of the journey there, give you a nice little view of the New Forest, and yeah, we're here to document our experience camping over at a Toby Carvery for free, just in exchange for food. So at least you're getting food as well, and you're not just paying for parking at like some of these other campsites, right?
I'm so excited for this little trip tonight because I think it's going to be so nice to get out in the van a little bit more in winter. The winter in England, you know, it can be a bit grey and dull and boring and cold and yucky, and you know, you can get a little bit down in the dumps in the winter in England, as you can anywhere really. So we're going to get out in the van, explore some places, explore some pubs, and just try and make the most out of the winter here while we're here in England.
Okay, so we just made it to Toby Carvery. Have a look. Can you see that? Toby Carvery in the distance. We parked up in the corner. Let me show you where we parked up. I'm just running the heating as well to warm it up in the van. Obviously we got a diesel heater, but have a look. We parked up in the corner here. No one can come to the side of us, but we still got access because no one's going to be parking here. Like I said, we have rung up, so if you do want to do this in the future, just make sure you give the pubs a good ring, just to let them know you're coming. You can't just stay over in their car park, and the majority of them should say yes. Well, we'll find out because this is going to be a series. So what we're going to do, we've got a table booking in 1 hour's time. What we're going to do is we're going to set up the back of the van, set up the bed, make this a home in the back of the van, and yeah, then we'll eat our dinner and then we'll freaking have a nice sleep in the back of the van. Should be all right. Oh, it's definitely warming up here, so we just need to transform this here. And I am bloody starving as well, so this dinner can't come soon enough, is it?
No, I'm so hungry, I might need
a little snack. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we did buy a crisp and we got a Sainsbury's over there as well. But it's a nice little park up spot, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is well nice. I like being tucked in the corner.
Right, let's get these storage boxes on the front. They're labelled. Have a look, Tash. And the other one's got Brad. We stick them on the passenger seat at the front because we don't need them. And tonight when we do our teeth, we'll just go out here, do our teeth, and then jump back in. Ooh. Make the pregnant lady do all the lifting. That's totally fine. Our backpacks have valuables in, so they're fine. Just tucked in here. Our backpacks. For now, we can even put them down to the side because we don't plan on opening this door.
No, this door's not going to be open
so I'll
today.
probably do that. This is Tash's pregnancy pillow. Obviously Tash is 6 months pregnant, so we have to factor that in. And her coat, well, we don't need that either. So
oh no, that's going to go on the front.
Yeah, the main thing is when you are doing van life, just make sure you pack all your valuables in a bag. You don't want to leave them in the van because if someone nicks your van, it's like, yeah, it will hurt. Maybe insurance won't cover everything, but at least insurance will cover a little bit. But this stuff, no insurance is going to cover it unless you get like electrical insurance. But who gets that when they're in their home country, right? So now we have all this space. Our diesel heater's free to pump air this way. So the battery just lives there with a water tank. I know electrics with the water, but that's empty at the minute. So we are going to get like a Velcro strap to strap that from there up to there, just so it's not moving around, because once that's connected to the diesel heater, you don't really want that falling off. Alright, let me just quickly show you the view of the bedding from the outside. Oh, look at that. That is mine and Tashi's setup. So the bedding's there, so later on we can do our tea. We can chill out here with the floor cushions. Grab the floor cushions. So we bought these floor cushions so we can sit there with our back up against the door here. There you go, sit there with our back up against the door, and then when we're ready to put them away, just slide them down the side over there, nice and easy. And yeah, then drag the bed out. You guys will see later anyway. Alright, right now we're just gonna chill. I'll show you around the outside of Toby Carvery quick before we have to go in, and then we'll show you our meal in Toby Carvery, innit?
I'm so excited, I'm so hungry.
Alright, let me just show you around this Toby Carvery. So as you can see, there's a lot of cars parked up. It's just full, the car park. Oh, let's go this way before you get run over. Yeah, so the car park is just absolutely full at the minute. You can see the Toby Carvery there. Just gonna walk around the front of it. So here's the main road, and as you can see, it's just chock-a-block of cars, and you can't really hear it when you're tucked in the corner. Got our Toby Carvery, home of the roast, Toby Carvery. And this Toby Carvery is the one in Hinton. It's nicely lit, so it's going to be a nice park up for tonight. It's kind of stealth camping, but not really, because we asked if we can park there. Yeah, but have a look, it's bloody lovely. Okay, let's make our way back to Tash, and then the next clip is going to be us going inside, and I'll show you what Toby Carvery has to offer, what food they have to offer. This one's a particularly nice one as well, because it's in the New Forest.
So it was time for us to go and eat our carvery. So we waited to be seated. This guy just showed us where we were going to sit. And basically, Toby Carvery is a chain restaurant throughout the UK. There's so many locations. It is a roast dinner buffet style. So they serve up your meat. If you get a nice person serving up the meat, they give you a few extra slices. You've got so many different options of things to go on your roast. Carrots, cauliflower cheese. That's a personal favourite of mine and Brad's. And literally all the things you could want, including as well, they have this gravy in Toby Carvery, which is the best. It's Toby Carvery's famous gravy, and it is so good. A little bit of mint sauce for Brad there as well. I'm more of a cranberry person myself.
Oh, let's freaking go, guys. Was on the turkey.
Is the guy angry?
No, the guy just went yellow, yellow, yellow.
Christ, nearly finished it. Struggling today, struggling. It's only a standard portion as well. How are you getting on?
I'm doing alright. I mean, I know it looks like I got a lot left, but I'm still feeling good, which is a good time.
Oh, look at that. Toby Carvery, home of the roast. Toby Carvery up there as well. Cool, we need to stretch off that roast dinner. The car park's actually getting pretty empty now. So Toby Carvery are open to 11 o'clock. I believe the last meals they serve are at 9 o'clock. So yeah, the car park's empty now. Okay, so the bill come to £20, $43. That included unlimited refill, sugar-free drink. So you refilled that twice, so you can refill it as many times as you want. Tash refilled that twice. That was £3.95. Midweek carvery come to $21.98.
And we got 25% off because they're running a discount right now.
Well, yeah, so that took off £5.50 the discount, so it comes to £20.43, which is an absolute bargain. So maybe this place is better staying when Toby Carvery are running a deal.
Yeah.
And then you can come here for 20 quid. You get to camp over. Like I said, we don't know if we're going to be disturbed tonight or not. I don't think we are, because the clientele here in the New Forest, the Hinton one, it's pretty old people in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to be disturbed, and we're in the corner. So we'll see. But that review, for food wise and value, 9 out of 10, mate.
Oh, unreal.
Unreal. We could have got
honestly, I'm so full right now. I feel like I have a second baby in there.
We could have got pudding as well, for an extra £5, and probably one pudding would have done us both, innit?
Oh,
we could have shared it.
No way was I eating one all by myself.
Yeah, that's the review of Toby Carvery dinner, but we are going to eat breakfast tomorrow. Right, remember, if you've got a diesel heater, make sure you got a carbon monoxide detector as well. Get a good one, because it might save your life. Like, there's a low chance, however, something might happen, so it's always best to be safe rather than sorry.
Can't eat any. Oh.
Third trimester van life problems. She's in the winding position after the Toby Carvery.
Stop! You can't put that in the vlog. Oh.
Anyway, it's nice and toasty in here. It must be about 20 degrees. We got the diesel heater ticking over. It's about 9:30 at night. Toby Carvery shuts at 11 o'clock. I assume some of the staff might be going home already, because I don't think you can order food anymore. I think last orders is 8 o'clock to stop at 9 o'clock. So I assume they're just tidying up. Like I said, once all the staff have gone, of course we can stay here all night. Should be a pretty tidy, it should be a pretty nice night. And yeah, we'll see you in the morning, okay? We're just gonna tuck up, rest up for the night, and we'll show you our parking spot in the day, and we'll show you Toby Carvery in the day, and give our final thoughts as well, okay? Ciao, ciao. Birthing spot.
Oh. And you're talking about me? Talking to you, mate.
Wow. Farting that Toby Carvery away. Alright, we got the diesel heater ticking away. What was the night's sleep like yesterday, Tash?
It was okay. It was warm. I was fine temperature wise, just a bit too hard underneath.
Yeah, but that was our van problem. I'm talking about Toby Carvery park up situation.
Oh, perfect.
So the park up situation, absolutely perfect, to be honest. There wasn't much noise at all. They leave you pretty undisturbed. They turned off the Toby Carvery lights at about 2 AM in the morning, but you couldn't really hear them. It's just I'm a light sleeper, so if you're a normal sleeper, you'll be absolutely fine. Alright, time to get ready, pack away, and get in for that breakfast we deserve, eh? It's nearly time for a Toby Carvery breakfast, nearly 8 o'clock. Charla. Stick on my beanie. Hide the bed air. Got a new t-shirt. new bockies, and that's it. New t-shirt, new bockies. Nice. Alright, let's jump in the bag, get ready. Alright, so while Tash finalises getting ready in the back of the van, just before we have breakfast, I'll just quickly show you our car parking spot. Now it's morning time, you can actually see, so it's not dark. So obviously we parked right in the corner, so there's one space here, but it's kind of a half space. No one's really going to be using that. And then obviously you have the rest of the car park, which is here, and it's tucked away from the bushes, from the road over there. Obviously in the morning no one's here because Toby Carvery just opened, but I'll take a walk over here next to the main road just so you can see how close it is. But other people have been parking their cars here as well. Like this car was here all night. Obviously it's rush hour in the morning, so the road noise is absolutely unreal, but we'll give you our rating of the spot, me and Tash together. But I think this one's going to be rated pretty high actually. But have a look at the road. And there we was over there in that spot over there. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. And considering this is located within the New Forest, yeah, ain't a bad spot to ring up a pub. And like I said, especially the morning crew, when I rung up, they was very accommodating. They said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Obviously, leave your vehicle here at your own risk, which is what expected. You can't, you ain't paying for a service, so obviously you gotta take care of your own vehicle. Right, let's head inside and let's rate this breakfast, shall we? It's a nice layout, it's a nice setup. You got all the tables, everything's clean. There is copyright in the background, so I need to keep on talking. Yeah, everything's clean here. We're gonna go up, get breakfast. We got our cups for our tea, unlimited filter coffee and tea, and we'll use our gift card as well, so it comes to like £3 after 30% off, because Toby Carvery run a really good reward scheme.
So the Toby Carvery rewards app is so good. You can use it every single time you go and eat there, and each time you'll get like either a free gift, a mystery prize, 10% off, 20% off, things like that. It's always worth having just so you can get some extra bargains. So this is the breakfast. You got hash browns, potatoes, sausages, bacon. There's even Yorkshire puddings that have bacon inside, which was insane. I never realised they actually did that. Nice sunny side up eggs. There was really dippy and runny, which is the eggs you want in the morning for sure. The fact you can get a Yorkshire pudding in the morning here as well is pretty insane. Yeah, so we just sat down, got our free coffee, well, included coffee and tea, which is always good. Filtered coffee is one of Brad's favourites actually, so he always likes that when we come here. So yeah, happy dance for the food.
Okie dokie, and we are parked up in the New Forest. In this car park, no one's around. It is absolutely drenching it down the rain, so unfortunately no drone footage today. So you're going to have to subscribe and hit that like button to watch the next video, where hopefully, fingers crossed, I can take my DJI Neo out.
It won't be bloody raining.
Yeah. Okay, let's give a review of that Toby Carvery. So first of all, location wise, what do we locate that parking spot? Bearing in mind, it's in the New Forest. There isn't many places to like overnight camp for free, let's say, in the New Forest, is there?
No.
Even campsites, to be honest, a lot of them are shut. It's February right now, so a lot of them are shut.
Yeah, I'd say for location it's a pretty high score, because you've got Sainsbury's right there, you've got a garden centre as well. You've also got the fact that the car park's off the road, and it's pretty quiet, to be honest. You guys saw in the video, it's pretty quiet when you're sleeping there overnight, which is good. And also,
it's really close, like it's still in the New Forest, so you can get to everything so easily. So I'd say for location, it's going to have a pretty high score.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for them reasons. You're close to the New Forest and you're close to Highcliffe in Bournemouth as well, if you just want to nip down there. So it's
and
really...
all your conveniences.
Yeah, all your conveniences. So 9 out of 10 for location. Stealthiness, which kind of leads into location. I would give it... It's stealthy, you know. It's stealthy. You're tucked away in the corner of the car park. There ain't no reason why anyone should pass you because there ain't no throughway of that car park. So I would give that stealthiness like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Alright, let's rate the pub now.
Alright.
Let's rate the pub / restaurant. So Toby Carvery, obviously everyone knows Toby Carvery's. However, you have good Toby Carvery's and you have bad Toby Carvery's.
Yeah.
That one is a particularly good one. The food is always fresh.
Yep.
The clientele there is always like nice, respectable people. A lot of old people there. I don't know if I caught any of that on camera.
The staff are always really friendly in that one too.
So I'm gonna give, and to be honest, the restaurant is such reasonably priced. You get to eat as much as you want. You got toilets in there that are always clean. Mate, that's a 10 out of 10. To be honest, I don't think you're gonna find anywhere better than the price of that.
No.
With food as good as that at that price, with services like that, is it?
No.
I think that's 10 out of 10. To be honest, we are starting this series off with an absolute banger. The only thing I can think of that's not good there is maybe if you've got a big van, they might mind, right? So you have to definitely call up and you have to say like, if we can stay. That's the point of these videos. It's not stealth camping. You have to call up, and they did say, well, as long as it's not like a big camper. So if you are thinking about
so if you've got like a big like motorhome style one and you're trying to find like pubs and restaurants that will let you stay, probably that one is maybe a no, because that was the first thing she asked us on the phone was how big is your vehicle. So clearly if it's a big like mobile like camper van thing, I don't think they'll let you stay.
And another downward point is the parking spaces are very small.
They are.
You go first. What's your rating overall for that Toby Carvery in Hinton? Toby Carvery. So what is it for camping overnight? If you've got a stealth camper, if you've got a camper van that ain't stealth, what would you rate that parking spot if we was to stick a Google review on there?
I would rate that an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That is solid. I am gonna one up that. I'm gonna go 8.5 out of 10.
What's your 0.5 up for then?
Purely for value.
Okay.
I don't think you can beat the value. Like, end of the day, you're paying, if you do camp somewhere, you're paying at least 20 quid minimum in the New Forest. Probably more, probably 30, 40 quid without any food.
I was going to say, that's no food. And some of those places don't even have like all the facilities. Like, they'll say they have some facilities and that might be they have a toilet block. But it's not like for the price you're getting showers and everything. A lot of the places in the New Forest, they are very basic while camping, which is fair enough. But then it's like for the price.
Yeah, so that cost us.
Not getting everything.
That all in all cost us 33 quid. We got dinner and we got breakfast. Yes, we did have a couple of discount codes. However, Toby Carvery is always running discount codes, so it's not a foreign thing to have discount codes. It comes up often. So maybe you plan your trip around one of them discount codes. So 33 quid. We got breakfast, dinner, and a park up. That's quiet, safe, and it was pretty nice, wasn't it? It was pretty nice. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. This has been Tash and Brad. This has been our review of Toby Carvery Hinton for overnight camping and where you can overnight camp in the New Forest, isn't it? Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And if you do agree with our rating, put it down in the comments. If you don't agree, let us know what you would rate it. So this has been Tash and Brad. Take care, and we'll see you on the next episode. Every Sunday, okay? See you next Sunday. Take care.